In Germany, the wild boar population has been climbing day by day, and farmers are now on edge, fields shredded, young crops uprooted, and harvests at serious risk. These animals hit fast and vanish into the cover, turning every night into a gamble for families who rely on this land. We called in the region's most experienced hunters, the crew with feeders, traps, hounds, and steady hands. At dusk we slipped into position, radios low and nerves tight, and then, without warning, the first shot rang out. What followed changed the night. Keep watching. Bait does the work, but tonight the real work was in our eyes. From the hides, hunters raised binoculars and scanned the reed lines. I watched Jack whisper into his radio, "Two moving, one big boar, southwest trail." Suddenly a herd burst from the cover, running full tilt, and the big boar led the pack straight into our lane. Jack settled, breath steady, and squeezed. The first shot of the night cracked across the marsh, a perfect, humane hit. That moment lit up the team. Handlers moved, other shooters took positions, and one clean stop turned into a coordinated sweep. Precision, patience, and teamwork. That's how we take control. After those opening shots, we pushed into the harvesting, a maze of snapped stalks and deep furrows where boars love to vanish. Sight lines collapsed fast. The timber and rows made them ghost-like. Still, some bolted into open ground, sprinting through sunlit gaps, and we answered with clean, controlled follow-ups, even a quick double when one tried to break through the line. Every shot was deliberate and humane. Then came the grind. Sweep the field, confirm each downed animal, tag and photo, and hoist them into the vehicle. With mud on our boots, we rough-weighed and logged every boar, one more step toward protecting these farms. The boar was vicious, not just hungry, destructive. It had been tearing through the crops, and when we reached the damage zone, our friends moved in tight and fast. Close-range encounters erupted, boars charging from the rows, teeth bared, forcing split-second decisions. We answered with controlled, humane shots, precise, practiced, and stopped every threat before anyone got hurt. One teammate took a high position on the forest edge and laid down surgical sniping shots through the stalks, turning those narrow windows into safe takedowns. It was chaotic, tense, and raw, but calm training and teamwork kept us steady and got the job done.
I might not be here to tell the story. And then
Right now we're on the top of the hill, and our sniper team is in position. From this height we scan the valley below, and suddenly we spotted a group of boars running fast through the brush. We locked onto them and prepared to take the shot.
Constantly adjusting our scopes as the herd moved unpredictably through the rough terrain.
Next morning we rolled out with our new
threatening
air
people's
vehicle,
livelihoods.
low and smooth across the marsh, the perfect way to cover ground fast. The swamp kept its secrets. Dense reeds and shadows hid the boars until they broke into the open. From the air we locked on, coordinated with the ground team, and put down a few clean, humane shots, precise hits that stopped the threat without drama. Each boar was carefully secured and loaded onto the airboat. It was raw, fast, and unforgettable, a perfect blend of tech, teamwork, and respect for the land. After the airboat sweep, we moved into the harvest fields, a landscape of flattened stalks and mud. Fresh boar prints led us toward the deep timber, so we folded into shadows and followed every sign. The dogs picked up the trail and their barking turned whispers into targets.
wild
We
boars
closed
became
in,
more active.
made careful,
We were
humane
determined
shots when the
not to
angle
let
was right, and loaded each animal into the vehicle. One clever boar tried to slip past us, but our hounds pinned it down trapped, contained, and the threat removed. It was teamwork, tracking, and patience, the kind of hunt that protects the land and the people who work it.
This was the perfect opportunity. Carefully adjusting my aim, pressed on. The thick vegetation and swampy terrain made every step heavy, but persistence paid off. Following the tracks, I spotted another dark silhouette ahead. The wild boar, complete. Struggle. Though exhausted, the excitement remained. We knew that out there,